Hey folks, look whose face is it? That's right, it's your boy Uhraine. I know I haven't been here in over a month now. I just completely went under the radar, and for that, I sincerely apologize. Now, I'm here today to explain the reason as to why I haven't been posting. I just completely went rogue, and you guys heard absolutely not a word from this guy right here. Let me just place my phone down so we can get into the video. Now, say hi to Vanessa, right? Say hi, Vanessa. Hey, Plank Nation. You know what I'm saying? So, you guys comment down below and let me know how you like my pumpkin carving. I did my best. It was also my first try. Let me know how I did down below in the comments. Now let's get into the video. As I said, I've seen lots of persons trying to reach out. I got lots of calls as well, like this day, I think it was yesterday, right? And this kind of like prompted me to come to do this video today. I was in exam at the time, right? I had a finance exam yesterday. I can't really see you guys too well. So I will just hold the phone like this so that you guys can see me a lot more clearer. So yesterday, I was in my finance exam, and the exam never started quite yet. It was about 3:20 something my time, and the exam was supposed to start at 3:30. Now, while I was there, obviously I was sitting in the seat, like getting ready for exams. I just heard my phone went on a rampant, like on a rage. Like my phone just started blowing up. I was like, what's going on? Like, like I got kind of concerned and worried. I thought it was like maybe my family members, something happened back home, and then like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, what's going on? So, anyways, again, I have 10 minutes before my exam starts, and I said, let me check my phone. Like I need to see what's going on because it could be an emergency. Anyhow, I checked my phone, and I saw so many numbers, messages. Like I even saw messages on my Instagram, like everywhere. I saw Auntie Donna send me about 10 calls. And I was like, yes, something is definitely going on. So Auntie let me know that, persons have been asking for me, etc., etc. And at the time, by the time I was, supposed to respond to Auntie and everything to let you guys know I'm okay, etc., it was time for my exam to begin. You know what I'm saying? Like the lecturer rather was like, ready for us to like be seated and settle down to, start the exam. So I never had any time to respond. And I was like, you know what? After my exam, I'm gonna send a message to Dana to let you know that, um, what has been going on. And I'll also do a video, which is this one right now, to let you guys know as well what has been going on. Now, do bear in mind that even though I went under the radar, I still reached out to a few persons like earlier in the month to say that, hey, this is going on. I'll be away for a while. I'm okay, but I just need some time for myself. So I did send a few messages, a few persons a message like that. And, some persons were aware. Now, what's the reason as to why I was away? I know many of you guys, are like, hey, what are these reasons? My last video that I made was on September 18th. That was the last time you guys saw a video from me. And ever since then, it's now November the 1st. That's like a month and possibly like 2.5 weeks. And ever since then, you guys haven't seen a video, a community post, nothing. And the reason for that is because I went in a phase of depression. And I haven't talked about it much to neither like family members. So I know like if when like my family see this video, they're gonna be like surprised. Because even throughout the course of that time, I was still like talking to my grandma. I was still, keeping in touch with my family. Not very much when it came over into October, but I did went into like a season of depression. Like I'm telling you, energy levels was low. I never had any motivation to make a YouTube video. Um, I never had any motivation to even study in school. I never had any motivation to go to work. Like I felt as if the world was falling down on me. And to give you the exact reason as to why, I'll be lying. But there are factors that I could say, okay, yeah, this is what led up to this point. And depression is real. Like I'm gonna tell you guys, like it's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like there, like it happens, and sometimes especially in like my case, it's just unexplainable. And I never wanted to be a case where I'm gonna use my YouTube channel to like complain about like what's going on in my life, etc. Like I've done that numerous times on my channels, and I sat and looked into myself and say, you know what? It's not like not to say it's not worth it, but no, everyone has their own fair shares of problems. Like like we all, this is life, we all have to like deal with our own daily like stress struggles, etc. So like there's no point of me just coming here and ranting about what's going on. I mean, yeah, at one point I saw it as a coping mechanism, but at a next another angle or perspective, I can also see where it might become annoying. I don't know, maybe that's just how I'm thinking. Like me coming here to rant about, hey, I'm going through this, might be annoying. That's how I see it in my head. I don't know if it's that how you guys see it. I was just assuming that, you know what, let me just, maybe this is just a life of transitioning into an adult. Like, let me just stand on my 2 feet, try to find happiness from within, and like just deal with each day as they come. Like take a break from the YouTube. Like just like be alone and like figure out life and where life is going. You get me? And I still haven't even given you guys the factors as it relates to why I went into the mood of depression, and I'm gonna just like start right now. The first thing is that after my last video, which is again was on September 18, I had my exams coming up, which was stated to be the first week of October, right? My exams, I had two exams in the first week of October, one exam the other week, and then another exam in the other week, right? So like exams were coming back to back to back to back. As usual, I go in my preparation phase where I study for my exams, I lock in, etc. But then, in this semester, I never only had to focus on my exams. I also had to work, which I don't mind working. I told you guys I love my job. But then it became a case where we lost two of our servers, like they left the job. And then it's there was a shortage of workers. And because of that, you know, not many persons were available to take on shifts. Like we never had servers to do the job, and they were trying to find other persons to fit the positions, but they weren't able to find persons that were suitable to be a server. As such, they needed those who were staff to like take up some additional hours just to help out. And I have my boundaries as it relates to like working over 20 hours. I cannot. But after they lost a few workers, I had to like step up in the number of hours that I work per week. Now I usually work like 12 hours a week, and I found myself working 18, 19 hours a week. And again, in the moment, I never saw an issue. But then, like your body starts to react to this sudden change. And that's when I realized my energy level starts going down low. I got tired so easily. And it's like as soon as I come from work, I have to be going back to camp on the university campus to study, right? It's like I never had any time to just rest. I wanted rest and I never had time to rest. And you might be looking at it and just say, okay, 19, 18 hours a week, that's probably not bad. But it's not just 18 or 19 hours a week when you have to include things like the time to get ready, transportation back and forth, because right now I live an hour away from my workplace. So that's every day 2 hours of traveling. And I take at least 40 minutes to get ready. So that's like two and a half hours to get back and forth from work and get ready, plus the 5 or 6 hour shift per day that I have to work. Now, with all that accounted for, plus having to, focus on my schoolwork. Again, my schoolwork is my priority. It started to become overwhelming. It started to become too much. And I never realized that it was too much until it was too late. Again, I thought it was perfectly fine. Like I was like, hey, extra cash. You know what I'm saying? I'm not breaking any rules. Over time, like I will feel the reward of my work by having money in my bank account. You get me? That's how I look at it. And also at the point of view that I'm also helping out, with work. Because again, the last two servers, they went into pretty much a crisis where the need for who is on staff right now to step up and cover a few hours. And I was like, okay, I can do this, but I can't go over 20 hours a week. I gave them, like some of my evenings. So for example, I'd work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You get what I'm saying? Now, the shifts are usually like 5 hours. So 5 hours Friday, 5 hours Saturday, 5 hours Sunday, and then I'll do like 4 hours on a Monday evening. You get what I'm saying? So like I'll be away from work on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, which is pretty much just 3 days. And in those 3 days, I'll try to catch up on studies. On the weekends, when I'm back from work, I just go straight to the university campus. I try to catch up, you understand? And I try to get as much as done as possible, do my assignments, do my quizzes, ensure they are submitted on time, ensure that I do them properly so that I can, realize the goal of the 4.0 GPA. And then came exam time. Now, this is where I would say the majority of the depression came from. Like I could feel that I was sad. Like me not really get sad. Like me like me as a person where I'm very joyful, if you get what I'm saying. Like I don't really get sad. Like you have to do like it would have to be something very major to happen for me to get sad. You know what I'm saying? Like a death or like a friend, something going on, like something personal and major for me to get sad. You understand? So when exam time came around and you know, I started studying a lot more. I started feeling tired, and then at one point I'll be studying, and it's like I just find myself giving up. I was like, nah, this is not Uhraine. You know what I'm saying? Like I find myself giving up. Like I just can't go no more. And I was like, yo, something is not right. You get me? Like something is not right. And bear in mind, even at this point, I didn't even think to look back, oh, I'm overworking my body. Because you see, the thing about me is that whenever I'm motivated to do something, and what I keep reminding myself is that this is my last semester, let's just push it. Let's just push the gas. Let's just go like never before. So like I'm just like in the mood of going. And I'm not realizing that I'm running down my body. Like my body is totally going down. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going down, and I'm not even noticing that it's just going down. So I'm there, and it's like I have no motivation to study. And then I'm like to myself, what is the reason behind this? You know? Anyways, I went to work the next day after that, the morning, and when I was at work, I had absolutely like no energy to be there. Like I never wanted to be there. Like I just wanted to be home. Like I just wanted to be home, sitting, relaxing my mind, and just like, thinking. Like that's what it's like. It's like this is the first time I've ever been at work, and I felt as if I wasn't at work. Like I was at work physically, but mentally I was not there. Usually, as I said, I love showing up to work, being a server, interacting with customers, all of that. But it's like mentally, I wasn't there. Like, I attempted to even do YouTube videos. Like, trust me, guys. I wanted to reach out to you guys, but I don't even know how to explain it. Like, even me trying to put it in words right now, cannot tell you the exact feeling. But it was a dark time that I wouldn't even wish on my worst enemy. I swear, like, I felt as if I was stagnant, literally. Like, I couldn't get anything done, and every time I tried to get something done, I would just feel myself just like it's like I'm losing the focus. It's like I'm starting to steer out of space. Anyways, I did my exam, and I had a finance and intermediate accounting exam on the same day. The same day I had both exams, and I did the two exams. And let me tell you guys, it only got worse from here. It only got worse. After I did the two exams, I went to the exam room. I looked at the exam paper, and the first thing that came to my mind is, what is this? Seriously, because I don't blame myself for that one. The reason is because I know this lecturer. I have had this lecturer for the past 3 months, and I always tell you guys that I think I mentioned to you guys that this semester I have him for two of my classes, and it won't be easy. But I'm gonna put up the fight. I'm gonna put up the challenge to try to like survive, because when you go into that guy's class, the bare minimum you can do is survive. I have never gotten an A in his class before. The highest grade, and not only the highest grade, but also the only grade I've ever gotten in that man's class was a B plus. I've took 3 classes with him over the course of my time being at Northwest. One in my first semester, one in the second semester, one in the third semester, and in all those 3 classes, I've received a B plus. And a B plus is like 8 to 84. So it's not bad, but still, it just goes to show that if you're not on top of your game, you will not pass his exams, because he's like he I don't know where he gets his exams from. They're not even absolute, they're extremely difficult. So anyways, I wrote both exams, and then when I got my results, I got a 70 in intermediate accounting, and I got a 65 in my finance. When I saw my results, I went silent and I just went for a walk. I went for a walk by the river valley. I tried to clear my head. You understand? I sat by the bench. I was just like there looking, just like, taking in the fresh air. I wasn't even thinking about the exam or results, because if I think about it, it's going to just get worse. So I went there, I sat by the bench, I just took some time and, just think about what happened. And I was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to go back home. So I went back home, and I was kind of beating up myself, to be honest. I was like, guys, I can't even tell you my reaction right now, but I was like so mad. I was losing it. Because usually, if I'm gonna do bad on an exam, it would be on my midterm 2. No, this was midterm 1, bear in mind. If I do bad on midterm 1, then what's gonna happen for midterm 2? And I think with the standards that I've set for myself, made it even kind of worse, trying to go for like that 4.0. So like receiving these grades with those goals, I mean, I don't think anyone would take it that easy. Like that was the worst start to my semester. And then after that, I started to like blaming it on work, just say that, like work is like taking up too much of my time, which it is. Like I would really love if I could get like at least one day from my weekend to focus on school, or just like focus on like getting ready for the next week of school, because week in, week out, this semester is just hell. Absolutely hell. You get me? So it's like I wish I had a day where I was able to just like relax and like get ready for the next week. But unfortunately, that's not the case. So it's like I'm always like having to work, even in my state of depression. I had to work, I had to work, I had to work until luckily they found the next server. Thank God. Thank God they found a next server. And I know for the past 20 minutes in this video might have been like somewhat sad, but here comes the good part. And that's why I'm able to smile again. Ah, guys, I'm healed. I'm healed and I'm feeling good again. Vanessa, tell them. We are feeling, you see, even Vanessa is smiling, literally. Even Vanessa is smiling. Guys, thank God. He brought me through that phase. I'm doing great again. I'm doing great. And I'm gonna tell you, the good news. Because even though there's like, I told you guys my dark phase of what I was going through, right? Like again, I mean, there's like more to it, but I think I've said enough, you know? After they hired the new server, my shifts got cut back to the regular hours. So I went back to my 10 hours. I think this was like middle October, right? And by this time, around October 15 to 16, right? I did another exam, which was for cost accounting. And then on the 17th of October, I did my taxation exam. And tax is not easy, bear in mind. Like Canadian tax laws is, I think we have one of the many tax laws, like the book and like the Income Tax Act is like so huge. There's like so many rules. Oh my God. Yo, let me tell you something, man. You see, that course taxation is the worst thing that happened to my life. The worst thing, man. But again, by the grace of God, I did the exam and I passed the exam with a 92%. And guys, let me tell you something. When I got back that result, I could feel, and not only when I got back the result, but when when they hired the new worker, I could feel my energy levels starting to rise again. You know, like, like I had more time for myself to like relax again. I had more time to like prepare for my exam adequately, you know what I'm saying? And things started going well. So I got a 92 on my tax exam, and then my cost accounting exam, I got a 94. 94 on my cost accounting exam. Now, with these two results coming into play, it basically puts me back in the game, right? Also, I did my business law exam recently. I think that was on the 29th. I did the exam on the 29th, and I got it was a 92. Like, and if you guys I have everything right here. Hold on, because I have my laptop right here. That's where I was supposed to catch and do the thing, but like I can show you guys what's going on here, because I should have the results in the website. So let me see. But yeah, I got a 92 on the business law, and it's like I felt good. Like, now is the time to be back on my YouTube channel when, I'm out of my phase of feeling sad, depressed, and all that, and I'm ready to like be motivated again. Now, with that said, see, this is the midterm. Okay, here we go. Let me see if it can like, guys, see this right here. This one is for business law. Can you guys see this one? Is it loading? Can you guys see? I want to be short. See, it's like oh my God, the thing is, hold on. Okay, hopefully this works. Okay, but if you can see good, it's a 55. Is it a 55? Yeah, 55.5 out of 60, which translates to a 92. That was from a business law exam. I also did my tax and cost accounting. Let me find the taxation one real quick. Hold on, hold on. Where is you guy now? Let me find that one for you guys. There we go. Oh, wait. I can't, they don't really, it doesn't allow us to keep this one. Okay, so it's not showing up for my tax one. Like, no, it says not permitted to review. Okay, let me find a cost accounting. But yeah, like these exam basically lifted but my spirit and everything came back just as normal. Like, like I was like ready. Oh my God, come on. I should have these right here. Okay, yeah, there we go. This was the cost accounting exam. See, hold on. Can you guys, oops, right here. 37.8 out of 40. You guys can see 37.8 out of 40, which translates to a 94.4. Guys, when I got these grades back, I was like, thank you, God, my hard work has finally paid off. And I did both finance midterm 2 and intermediate midterm 2 this week. Again, when I was doing that exam yesterday, you guys were trying to reach out to me. And I feel a lot more confident in these exams. Like I'm looking forward to these results. I know I did a lot more better because it's not like when I saw the paper, I was like, what is this? I was like, let's get to work. You know what I'm saying? So I know that things are coming back. I have less hours to do at work. So for example, this week I only work Saturday, Sunday. And I think it's just like what, from 3 to 8. So that's like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 hours each. So that's like 10 hours. So yeah, I get some time to like do my videos and we're back in it, guys. Like I'm feeling a lot much better now. And I'm just praying that I never go through a phase like that in my life again. But anyways, looking forward into the future, what's next? I'm gonna do some more videos on like, like things that are upcoming because a lot of things are gonna be upcoming. I'm gonna do in-depth videos so you guys can like have an understanding. But like let me give you like an overview. Now I need to do an English exam for my papers, my postgrad work permit. So I need to like explain it to you guys what that is. But like it's a requirement for me to apply for my postgrad work permit, and I also need to do I need to start my application for like jobs. I need to find a job before January, which I'm planning to do that on reading week. We're gonna get a 1 week break from school in like the next week and a half. And then once I do that, the next thing I'll be doing is what is it again? Start to prepare for my the actual like applying for a postgrad work permit. No, I need to do all those. I have that coming up. And then like the main thing right now is to just find a job. Like I need to find a job in my field of study. So there's like so much going on. Like there's been so many changes with immigration. Even that was on my mind too. Like that was another reason as to why I was like, yo, my future is uncertain. Like I don't like uncertainty. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I'm gonna do a lot more videos. I'm gonna be active. Keep you guys updated. I've like had so much going on, like in my life, surrounding my life. So like, we have so many videos coming out. Anyways, guys, say bye to Vanessa and tell them, Vanessa, you guys won't have to wait 1 whole month for a video again. Tell them, Vanessa, no, I will see you soon. Okay, say bye. Bye. All right, guys, Urine is out. Nice seeing you guys again. And yeah, you won't have to wait until next month. All right, I'll probably see you guys like sometime over the weekend. So Urine is out again. Bye. See you.